All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Ka'alamla Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Akimadia pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, right? Who are scattered on the four corners of the earth as well. That's because, as you know, Great Millstone, you know, a brothers are they're worldwide, okay, preaching this truth worldwide, man, in every continent. All right. So I'm back here, again with a lesson, and this lesson right here is going into it's like a something that this is not in this is something I read in the news or seen it anywhere, you know, or like on social media or YouTube. All right. This is something that I was told, all right, by the citizens, all right, the good citizens of Australia, that watch every news and watch everything, that pay attention to the economy, you know. So I was taught this today, and into what Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Sometimes you might get caught up into different things, to where you don't know you know what's going on, within your own country, okay. But somehow Yahweh Shem Yahushai will have people, that'll come and or you might be either working with, and then they'll come out and just, say something, man, and say some things that it's prophecies. Also, it's presumed, all right, or it's level with the times we're living in, all right. So before I go ahead and get into it, let me let me get this precept here real quick. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, and you seeing what's going on, you see what happened over there in China. All right, they got hit by earthquake, a good one too. Numbers of people numbers of people who died is still going up. Right, that's the times we're living in. We're living in a time where, like, these signs, are being shown unto us right now on high level, and and these signs are becoming like a regular thing now. If brothers could do videos on earthquakes or upwards of people, it would be like going, it would be it would be the same scriptures every day. Every day repeating. We be repeating the same thing, which we do anyway, because this is part of as a watchman. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, when he speaks, he repeats himself all over. Guess what? We do the same thing. And uproars of the people in the world, it is uproars going on worldwide. Okay, civil unrest, people going, protesting against the government and all that, which is it's like which is what's about to happen again over here in Australia with the economy. Okay, then shall thou well understand that the Messiah spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have in the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and the end is being made, is being made. It's like the end is being made known right now, like clear, like the elect can really look up and be like, yeah, we in the end time. This is times we know the scriptures it speaks about, because we're being given the let's go to the book of Revelation chapter 15 real quick. The eye saw, all right. It's the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, which is the elect is going to be tried in the fire, Okay, that thou mightst be rich in white raiment, that thou mightst be clothed, with this knowledge, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, right? And anoint thine eyes with eye eye salve, that thou might see. And that's the elect is gonna be able to see all these things, and they ain't gonna be naked because they're gonna be clothed with the truth. Okay, the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, but the main key is the eye self is we see certain things that people can't see. Right, we see these signs that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is showing us clear, than these dumb dummy than it's fucking dummies, you know, Christians. Vocab can see what's going on. He can't do a video and break down what the fuck is going on worldwide. He can't because the truth ain't given to him. You don't got it. You don't understand the scriptures. Revelation chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, or right his knowledge, lest he walk naked and they see his shame, right? Walking naked is you walking without having his knowledge on you, man. Guess what? Vocab is naked because we can see like legit this man is, you there's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is not upon him. The rest of 2/3 of our people and you wicked ass niggas out there, man, you don't got it. It's not on you, man. Okay, you don't got the truth on you. You walking naked. All right. Everybody can see your shame. We all can see your shame, man. Okay. I want to do something here real quick. Let's go to Revelation 3:10 in NLT. It reads. It says, "So I advise you to buy gold from me, gold that has been purified by fire." Which I mentioned that's the elect. They're going to go through that fire, through all these little trial we go through, and we're gonna be purified by that fire. Okay, by that hell we go through. Then you'll be rich. Okay, the elect is going eventually going. They're already rich in spirit, but eventually going to be super rich. They're going to be the new elite. Also, buy white garments from me, truth, so you will not be shamed by your nakednesses, and the ointment for your eyes, so you'll be able to see right, man. You know, once you receive this truth, man, and it's given to you, given to you by Yahweh Hashai, and man, your eyes become wide open. Your third eye is wide open. Okay, so you don't walk around naked no more. Meaning, like into all these other philosophy, worshiping different gods, being a weirdo. All right. Revelation 16 and 15 in NLT. Look, I will come unexpectedly as a thief. Blessed are all who are watching for me, who keep their clothing ready, so that we not have to walk around naked and shamed. Meaning not having his truth and his knowledge on him. You know. Also, you can bring in Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, man. Okay, it's gonna be needed within the times to come. All right. So here, expound to this, to this Revelation 6 and 4 and 5, and 6 and 7. All right. So and 8 verse 8 as well. So today, as I was, doing my, doing this job that I've been doing lately, looking after people with disability, whatsoever. Okay, the people are being looking after. They, switched on, meaning like waterly switched on. They know what's going on, when it comes to economy, because all right, they're really smart people, you know, and the waterly intelligent people. So they watch the news, they will see what's going on. And today, as I was driving, we just chatting about how things are so expensive because they really they're into more of like they like to budget how they spend their money, whatsoever the things they're buying, how much if we go here it's gonna be, you know what I mean. So we're speaking on things like that, and I ain't gonna lie, I learn I've been learning from them, but being this truth sometimes you're like, oh, okay, I could get this, but shit, what's the curve of it? What's the quality of it? What's, what I mean? But at the same time, you learn, you learn as you go. But so today we're having a chart, man, and this chart is about how Australia is about to fucking go through hell with, you know, with with economy, inflation is gonna is about to go hard, man. It's about to get worse over here. Okay, it might become like what's going on over there in London, even overpass it, because Australia's already super expensive, man. When you think about it, it's already super expensive, man. Rent here, people can't get no houses. This is the thing, like they ain't really speaking about, but it's how to get a fucking house, man. Okay, you live in a raggedy ass fucking house, you're paying about 400 a week. I'm talking about when I say raggedy house, I'm talking about like a house. If the economy was right, you would probably be paying like 150 a week. Now these motherfuckers putting up the price of rent to 400, 450, because there's no cap on. There's no cap on. This so the owner they can make up the price. They can make out their own price, and however high they wanna the area. If they say in that area the highest of rent is 500. Guess what? If a nigga has a house, or if the Edomites got a house that you know before was worth 150 a week, 150 a week for rent, they can raise it up to 400 easily. That's how desperate it is right here. There's no cap on it, and then so that's what people are struggling with right now, man. People in a minute they're gonna be homeless, and then on top of that, coming of October, Australia economy inflation is about to go, really is about to get worse, man. Okay, and then like I said, so gas, they were telling me gas is fuel. So 1 liter of fuel is about to it might get up to $3, man. $3 for 1 liter. That's 2 liters for fucking $6. All right, so that's almost 11. That's almost like $11. Yeah, about $11 for 1 gallon. In American, in American conversion, $11 for 1 gallon. Imagine that. So people is about to think twice when they're driving. And I said like this, you have to think about when the C-19 came in, what countries got affected, what countries took shit to the highest, what country really got hit, people going crazy. It was Australia, New Zealand, Canada, I believe, Spain, those few countries that had people going crazy. China. Well, right now with this, inflation going on, this economy thing, hey man, I wouldn't be surprised if Australia, hits their citizens with, you know, crazy prices on things, man. Because the prime minister said he's not gonna try to fix the pricing of things. We have to go through it and live through it and struggle through it, man. You know what I mean? He said that. And this is the same man who got voted in because he had promised people that he was going to change a lot of things. And now he hasn't done nothing. And he's making things even worse. The same thing fucking Biden did. Me and brother Howard and Bowers were talking about how the prime minister who got voted in is similar to Biden. He's the party he's in is Democrat. But I don't know. It's I forget the name of it. You know, the party that I won, but it's similar to Democrat. And so as I thought of it, I was like, damn. I was driving the whole time. I'm like, fuck, $3 for. I was like, yo, $3 for 1 liter. You telling me I'm gonna be spending, $3 for a liter, right? Let me let me do the quick math here real quick. Just bear with me. It's like I'm rambling too much, but this is something that we're gonna have to witness, man. Okay, this is signs of prophecies coming true. Okay, before I even go further with my calculation, let me read Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11, right? It says, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall not prosper. It's like and it shall prosper, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, right? And this is the prophecy of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua coming to pass. All right. So Revelation 6, you know, starting from verse 5, 5 year going down is about to come to pass, man. Okay. So let me see. One. Let me see. They say I'm buying 10 liters times three. So it's gonna be $45 for 15 liters, man. So I usually get 10 liters. All right, 10 liters times $30 for 10 liters. Damn. Right now, 10 liters is about what? Let me see. 10 times. So 10 liters is about $15 right now. So that's crazy. Let's say your car takes let me see, 25 liters. You're gonna have to spend $75, man. Each liter. I mean, 20 for 25 liters. You know, that's that's insane. A full tank. They say a full tank is 45 liters times three. You're going 135. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. You know, but hey, on top of that, it's gonna be your gas that is so high. Your rent is gonna be high. Your electricity is gonna be high. Your water bill is gonna be high. The food is gonna be high. You know, yeah, man. That's what is doing right now. Okay, but all these things he's doing, he's trying to, it all leads to MOTB, man, Michael the Beast. That's when this devil is gonna try and like bring peace by using MOTB. All right, Revelation 6 and 4. Another host came out. I read one. Okay, this is right here in our GMBDC, right? Another host came out. I read one, which is Esau. Its rider was given the power to bring woe, which is what Esau's been doing ever since the rebirth of the Roman Empire or the rebirth of Esau to bring war on the earth so that people should kill each other. He was given a large sword. He was given a sword, man, which that was a blessing. Verse 5. Let me see here. Let me get this precept here. Okay, then the Lamb broke up the third seal, and and then the Lamb opened up. So this is how Shah was doing this then. Says the Lamb. I could be wrong. This transaction could be off, but this and then the Lamb, but open the third seal, and I heard the third living creature say. So this is how Shah doing it. Creature said, "Come." I looked, and there was a black horse. Okay, and this is going into black horse represents what is the slavery that um our people went through, right? And it says its rider had a pair of scales in his hands. Okay, going into the whole slavery. All right, black really represents bad times anyway, man. Evil times. Its rider had a pair of scales in his hands. Now, when you read out in the KJV, it says here, right, and he had opened the third seal ahead, and I heard the beast said, "Come and see it." And behold, lo, a black horse. He that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hands. Okay, let me see. Do I have internet here? Mm. And balances are it goes into. Hold on, I might have internet here real quick. I'll look up that word balances here real quick. Mm. Yeah, a yoke that is put on a draw or cattle metaphor used in the bondage, right, man? Uh, as that of slavery, a troublesome law imposed, okay, you know, and will pay a balance for pay of skill. So that is going to slavery. But guess what? Slavery is going to return back through that MOTB, man. He's just going to bring that back, all right? Verse 6, a head will sound like a voice coming from among the four living creatures, which says a liter of wheat for a day's wage. All right, you know, So a little of wheat is gonna be for your day's wage. So let's say, example, like I gave you an example, right? I had so you want a full tank in your car, you might have to pay what? You're gonna pay a whole wage you made for the day, man. You see, that's the times we're coming in. Okay, that's the times we, hey, Jacob Trouble, man, is here. Okay, so hey, you gotta go to work, so you're gonna spend like fucking your whole 2 days of wage. If you drive if you drive for too long, if you drive in a long distances, your 2 days of wage is gonna cover that, man. And what's left over? Your food. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, man. All right. And 3 liters of barley for a day's wages. You see, that's what it's gonna be with God's. Then eventually food, eventually other things, man. But do not damage the olive trees and the vineyards, which is going into the truth. Verse 7. Then the Lamb broke open the fourth seal, and I heard four living creatures say, "Come." I looked. There was a colored horses. Horse. It's going into, this precept here. You can uh use Second Ezra 15th chapter, 16th chapter. All right, 6 chapters where Daniel 12:1, Jeremiah 13:7. Its writer was named Death and Hades. Followed, okay, Hades, the word of the dead. Okay, followed close behind. They were given authority over a quarter of the earth to kill by means of war, famine, disease, and wild animals. Okay, so that's what's coming upon earth, man. And we this is some of these things are happening in some countries, but it's ain't really speaking on it. Okay, when you read that in the KJV, it says verse 8, and I looked, behold, I pale horse, and his name that sat on him was a death, and hell followed him with him, and power was given unto them over the four part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Okay, no, I might just get this creature right here, Revelation. I mean, Second Ezra, 15th chapter. This book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, in verse 14. Woe to the war and them that do the reign, for the sword and the destruction drew nigh. One people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. You see that this is what's coming upon the face of the earth, man. All right. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse let me see, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and the great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of woes and the power shall stand in their fear, the rulers of this earth, the beginning of the evils, what shall do when these things shall come? Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right. So this is all, what's about to, come to pass, man. All right. So with that, man, hopefully it was edified to you brothers out there and sisters out there. Just hey, be ready. This right here, it's not just gonna happen in Australia, but it's gonna happen within your country as well. Where you know living why it's gonna get difficult, man. Okay, then the Easter's gonna try to fix it by bringing MOTB. So hey, shalom.